Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice Radio, and you know that Mega Dream EX set I've been telling you about for a little while now? The one we knew we were gonna get, the one we knew was gonna be amazing. Oh, it's coming, ladies and gentlemen. And you know how I said it was gonna be amazing? Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. We've got new cards, new rarities, new secret rares. There's a lot to talk about, but we need to start off saying that it is, as expected, going to be released on the 28th of November. Yes, that is 3 weeks from today. They're releasing it in 3 weeks. They announced it today. That does seem a little bit short notice. Now, they did give us 4 talking points for the set. Basically, every pack has a minimum of 1 EX or Mega EX. That is just going to be a standard thing now. They are going to be reprinting popular cards. There are new illustrations and parallel cards. And then there is a new rarity. We'll go through all that as we go. But we might as well start off, as we often do, talking about the new cards. And when we're talking new cards, very quick mention about Mega Dragonite. Because, of course, this was shown off at the World Championships. We knew Mega Dragonite was coming. I can show you an English scan of Mega Dragonite. Lets you basically have an extra switch as an ability and free energy, free 30, discard 2 of them. And that actually combos really nicely with the Electric from Black Bolt and White Flare, because that lets you accelerate lightning energy, but crucially, it does not need to be lightning Pokemon. And remember that I mentioned the Electric, because that evolution line is going to be very relevant in just a minute or two. But first, we need to mention about the new Dragonair. There is a new Dratini with redonkulous Hygenosuke artwork, but the new Dragonair is kind of ridiculous. The new Dragonair says that as long as this Pokemon has energy attached to it, and there has to be energy attached to it, but again, maybe that's where we come in with Electric here. Once per turn, search an evolution Pokemon out of your deck and put it into your hand and then shuffle your deck. You just search an evolution Pokemon once during your turn. That is absolutely absurd, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely absurd. You do need an energy attached to it, but again, Electric is going to be your boy here. This Dragonair, do not sleep on this Dragonair. It has to be an evolution Pokemon, not a basic. But yowza, this is a ridiculous card. By the way, I did actually translate these myself live. Really should have done a stream where I showed you I can translate live. That would have been fun. Maybe next time. But I am checking with the lovely Antoine Boulet just in case. So far, no issues. Hey, remember how I said the Electric line was going to be relevant? Well, they are reprinting Electric. It's a reprint set. A lot of the cards are going to be reprinted. But then we've also got Electros. Mega Electros EX. And the thing is, we have Electric. This is a Pokemon you're not going to want a rare candy. This is a Pokemon that has a stage 1 that is ridiculously good. So don't worry about the energy here. Like, for what it's worth, we still do have Electric Generator, which could well be relevant. But also, we have Electric that it evolves from that accelerates energy, which is nuts. 2 energy, and it does 60 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. And I know that 70 is like the key number for evolving basics nowadays. I know you're not going to be getting everything here. It's going to be a lot of 70 HP Pokemon you miss. But firstly, play Hawlucha, put 2 70 HP Pokemon down to 60, and then KO them using this. Double KO on evolving Pokemon, yes! But then there's still going to be stuff around like Pidgey or like Duskull that absolutely have, 50 or 60 HP and see play. So I'm not saying that you're going to get everything here, but I am saying you'll get some stuff. And I'm also saying that when you combine it with Hawlucha, it gets a whole heap better. Huge fan of this. Good card. Oh, also free energy. You may discard 2 lightning energy and get paralysis. But again, we've got Electric Generator and we've got Electric. And it's discard 2 energy. So you absolutely can pile energy on here. You can put 6 energy on, discard 2 paralysis. Next turn, you've still got 4 energy, discard 2 paralysis. Next turn, attach, so you've got a third on there, discard 2 paralysis. See where I'm going? It's 190, but it basically 2-hit KOs anything while paralyzing, and you can start taking out your opponent's evolving or support Pokemon. This thing is ridiculous. Hey, while we're talking about lightning Pokemon here, worth noting we've also got the first ever Canary card. Now, you do have to discard 1 card from your hand in order to use it, and then you search your deck for 4 lightning Pokemon. And it is lightning Pokemon, so it doesn't matter whether they're basic or evolution. So obviously your Mega Electros deck is going to work well. And look, if you've played Legend ZA, you'll know that Canary and Mega Electros, they're kind of a good pairing. But yeah, it's only good for electric decks or lightning decks. But in lightning decks, oh my word, this is a redonkulous new supporter. So we've got Mega Electros that looks awesome. And then we've got Dragonair, which helps out massively. And then you've got Canary. This is a good lot of new cards we've got coming in. This is going to be largely a reprint set. The end of year high class packs always are. But that does not mean that we're not going to have some really tidy new cards here, because I've just shown you some. But wait, there's actually one more as well. It's not going to be terribly useful for Mega Electros, for which I can only apologise, but it is going to be quite nice for Mega Dragonite. What we've got here is fixed scale, and if it's... Now, you can attach it to anything, it's a tool, that's always the case. But if you attach it to a dragon Pokemon, then it takes 50 less damage from your opponent's grass, fire, water, and lightning. Basically, the first partner Pokemon typings plus lightning. Oh. Yeah. That's, and you can't picture as first partner Pokemon, it's just first partner Pokemon typings. This is good, ladies and gentlemen. This is good. Obviously, Mega Dragonite is going to look at this with absolute glee, but there's a whole bunch of other dragon Pokemon around right now that can make use of this. Like, for instance, Dragapult, which, side note, that is confirmed as one of the cards being reprinted, which shouldn't really surprise anyone. It's one of the best decks. We could have assumed it was going to be reprinted, but it's nice that it's coming. Or Raging Bolt, which hasn't been confirmed, but I do think there's a decent chance that one makes it in here as well. So, yeah, this is a very good tool. Reducing damage by 50 to some of the best Pokemon in the game. Like, does Dragapult need much help? I would argue no. Nobody cares, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting it anyway. So that's kind of a win. Oh yeah, we are not done. Now, in terms of new mechanically unique cards, that's what we've got. But we've also got a couple of new rarities. Check out these Badoo. Well, maybe new rarities, maybe new type of reverse holo. Regardless, we've got a couple of Badoo, one of which has the grass energy symbol on, and one of which has a friend ball hidden behind it. Yeah, we've got 2 different kinds of reverse holos. Now, that means that all the regular cards, by which I'm not including EXs, but all the regular cards here, you're going to be needing the regular card, and the energy symbol, and the Pokeball. I'm assuming they're not all going to be friend ball. But, yeah, that's kind of awesome, and people are going to absolutely love it. It is going to be a little bit of a collecting challenge. You have been warned. But I think if you're up for it, it could be fun. I don't know. That's what I think. Speaking of new rarities, we don't need to spend too much time because we saw them at the World Championships, but we do have a new MA rarity, Mega Attack rarity, and they didn't show off any new ones. They just showed off the Gardevoir, Lucario, and Charizard that we saw at Worlds, but they did confirm that they are a new rarity, the MA or Mega Attack rarity. People are going to adore these. But that's apparently not enough either. So we're also getting some new secret rares, like this Dreepy and this Dracloak. They're beautiful. They look really good. They look kind of similar. Hang on a second. Yes, they are by the same artist that did the special illustration rare of Dragapult back in Prismatic Evolutions, and now they make a phenomenal trio of cards. And I think the art director over at Creatures deserves a fantastic pat on the back here, because this was such a redonkulous move, going, hey, what if we now give illustration rares to Dreepy and Dracloak? Why don't we just hire the dude that did the Dragapults, and then we end up with a trio there that look amazing? That was a fantastic idea. But then we've also got some new special illustration rares, and I love what they've done here. Look at this Gengar. Or Mega Gengar. Firstly, oh my word, that is a ridiculous looking card. Is there anybody watching this video right now who doesn't look at that and go, oh my goodness, I need it? I would call you a liar, because I think we all need this card. But it's also worth noting that Mega Gengar came in its own deck over in Japan, and when cards come in their own deck, they don't have fancy versions. There is no full art or special illustration rare already, because it came as its own deck, so now they've given it one here. And they've done the same thing with Marnie's Grimmsnarl, which, yes, also came as its own deck over in Japan, so never got a fancy version, and now they've gone and given it a fancy version here instead. Again, redonkulous artwork, and people love Marnie, so this one is going to be sought after. But now all of a sudden we've got not just new special illustration rares, because new special illustration rares alone are going to be amazing, but they've also gone and focused, at least initially, there's going to be some that aren't, but initially on cards that didn't get them in the first place because they couldn't, because they were in decks. This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Now, in terms of reprints, I've already kind of shown you that Electric and Dragapult and Badoo are coming back, but it's also worth noting that they confirmed Air Balloon and Lily's Determination. And you might notice all of these are playable meta cards. Japan and your Creatures over, they've been very good in these end-of-year sets at reprinting really good playable cards. So I expect that to be the case again here. This set will be huge. We've got new Mega EXs like Dragonite and Electros. We've then got some other new cards like Dragonair and Canary and Fixed Scale that look really very, very good. We've got two types of reverse holos. We've got this new Rarity, the Mega Attack Rarity. We've got new special illustration rares and illustration rares that look absolutely redonkulous. This set will be huge. It's out in 3 weeks. We have not got long to wait. So, I don't know. Cross your fingers for your old pal Wassy that I managed to get in through the lottery and get some boxes of this, because I am hyped. But I think I've told you everything you need to know now. I've told you everything we were told about the set. I've given you all the information. So now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Tell me how hyped you are. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at Wassy. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. And get shout-outs on the channel like the lovely Stegoraptor, who's been a supporter of ours for a long time now and has helped out with stuff and is just generally an awesome person. So shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.